Y'all know what time it is, man. I'm here. Laptop's here. Graduation poster here. It's not the beat breakdown, man. It's number 4 for Beat Tape Harvest 2. You feel me? This is For the Love. It was a lot of interesting rhythms for this one, I think. And this was one that I went with Lee to his Legion Studio takeover, and he had gone out to the car to like make a phone call or something. I was in the hotel room chilling. I brought my keyboard and my headphones. I was just like, I'm gonna see if I can make a beat right now. So I made like just the 2 melody instruments, I think, and I left it, and came back to it a couple weeks later. Ended up just doing some odd stuff to it, and it came out really cool in the end. So we gonna jump into this motherfucker right now. I did this whole beat in D major, it looks like. I was probably just trying to test myself and see if I could play in D, because I tend to stick to C major and F major, and sometimes G major. It was like the most simple ones that I can kind of understand and play without having to keep looking at like a visual representation of like the notes in the key. But I tried with D major. I took this Wurlitzer piano from the Chord Triton that I use a lot. I would show you on my keyboard, but you feel me? That's not supposed to happen. So, and this is the fucking C, the C, middle key, man. I need this shit, but shit's busted, so I can't show you this time. But I'll play for it anyway. So it was originally this. And then after I did my little finesse-ness, it came out to this. Yeah, so I EQ'd it a little bit. Took out a lot of high and a lot of low, and I really just left like the mid where the majority of the piano sound was. And then I threw a phaser on it. If you got Fruity, and you might know what I'm talking about, the flangers and the phasers, stock and Fruity, are really good. So I threw that phaser on there. It just gave a really cool feeling. Second melody instrument I played, which is only the only other one in the beat, was this electric piano that I got from the Chord Triton also. Y'all lucky, I don't need the C major, I don't need the C key to show you this one, so I can actually demonstrate what I did. So, come with me. That together with this was a real cool atmosphere that I had set. And I just did those 2 things, I think, at the hotel. I think I might have thrown some other percussion on there that I really wasn't messing with. But I remember I definitely did these 2 there. And I just, just quick practice while I was waiting for Lee. The first really cool thing I did was I took this little foley sample that I had made a while back. I had taken a little trip around my neighborhood and just got random sounds around. One of them was I had my lanyard with my keys, and as I walked, my keys were jingling in a very rhythmic way. So I recorded that, and that's this. Although with that, I had that EQ and stuff, so raw it sounds like this. You can hear the wind, a lot of the white noise. So I put a what did I put on here? Put a high pass filter on it. cut out like all that white noise, really. You can barely hear the birds chirping there still, which is nice. And I EQ'd it to take even more low end out and a little bit of the very, very high end, just so that the jingling of the keys isn't too sharp and annoying. But that really started off, because with the other two instruments, I did that. I didn't want like a regular hi-hat pattern. I wanted to do something different. I wanted the carrying rhythm to be something other than a hi-hat that I normally use. And I was like, I'll just use this key loop that I made. So I thought it sounded pretty sick. I also put just a simple snare and hi-hat with it. To give it a little more direction so it's not too off with just the keys. Pretty straightforward kick. And that was that. 808, obviously. Stupid hard. Stupid hard. Nasty. I gotta shout out what 808 is this? This shit is ridiculous. Decap. Shout out Decap Music. He makes great drums. He puts out his packs a lot. Got that one off Splice. This shit is fucking insane. So that fit perfect. To be real. I also put a second 808 towards the end of each verse. So you can hear that there. Kind of gives like a pull-push kind of effect, which I thought was pretty cool. And I wanted to have something that wasn't like a crazy different 808, but something that's just slightly different to give it a little bit of a different feeling. So, and the other 808 is, I don't know, some pack off Splice. I really don't know. But those together sounded pretty cool. Yeah. And of course, I got a little bit weird, because what would my production be if I didn't get a little bit weird? So I got this loop. Oh, I did a lot to this loop. Okay. So I found this loop off Splice. What the fuck? But I heard just, that's all I wanted. That very first part. I pretty much just cut a bunch of the end out. And I, shortened it, and it became this right here. And then we hear with the whole beat. I think it just gives it a really interesting feeling. I had one more piece that added in for the verse. Another loop that I found, which was this one. I did a little bit with that one. That one was originally this. So I time stretched it. You know, always time stretching shit. Can't not time stretch it. And I took the pitch up a little bit. It became this. And so you combine that with the key loop, I think it's a really, really cool rhythm. And for the hook, I even took it a step further. I kept the same Wurlitzer piano, didn't change that, but I took a section of the key loop that I have, and then I took the same hi-hats, but I threw some different effects on them. So for the keys, I took a different section and I did this. Which originally sounded like this. So all I did really, I kept the same high pass filter and EQ on it from the rest of the key loop, but I threw a flanger on it. So with just the filter and EQ, it sounds like this. Flanger. It sounds like there's even more pieces being dropped and hitting together and jingling. But the hi-hats, same exact hi-hat pattern. All I did, I put a flanger and I put a little bit of delay on it. So with just the flanger, well, by itself it sounds like this. With the flanger, kind of like gives it a multiplied sound. It sounds like there's a few different hats hitting at the same time. And then with the delay, it sounds like this. With the keys. My fucking dog. And all together. Just kind of sounds like things are being thrown out of a bag, just like falling on the ground. That was pretty much that for the love. I really did do anything not too crazy, but just a couple little things that made some more regular sounds be more interesting. Mainly with the key jingling loop and that other sound, which was just someone like hitting a car engine. Apparently, it's like car engine percussion. Real random, but it sounded cool. So, yeah, that's the 4th beat breakdown for Beat Tape Harvest 2. I'll be doing the last one for the 5th beat in a few days. But hope y'all enjoyed this one too. Beat Tape Harvest 2 is still out. I am still doing a beat raffle. Don't think I forgot. I didn't forget. Obviously, it's my beats, man. What the fuck? So, yeah, if you enjoyed it, go stream the beat tape. It's on all streaming services right now. Hit me up if you want to enter the beat raffle or to buy a beat. It's just $20 for a plush beat, handmade, not by me, but still made with someone's hands, just not these hands. Really. So yeah, that's that.